Hello, I'm going to share with you two documents that will help you with SibMe should you run across any issues. The first is a quick 4-page guide that will help you get started in SibMe. The first page is the SibMe help document that will show you where to go if you have any questions regarding using SibMe. The quick start guides that are available in the SibMe website are very helpful. They have FAQ documents and also some user guides that are available. There's a basic user guide as well as an iOS and an Android user guide on the website. You can get to these documents by navigating to help.sibme.com, clicking on the little lifesaver icon, or by going to the Help Center in SibMe. If you look for your questions there and you do not find the answers, you can always contact me, Laura Osgood, at losgood@fsw.edu, or you can call me at 239-489-9084, or just stop by my office. I am in Building U in 214L. If I can't solve the problem, then you can contact SibMe support directly via email at support@sibme.com, or by clicking the chat icon located in SibMe itself. This one-page document is very helpful when you're first learning to record in the SibMe mobile app. It takes you through step-by-step directions on how to log into your app, start your recording, and what to do when you've finished recording. When using SibMe, many issues arise if you have a poor Wi-Fi connection. You do not have to be connected to Wi-Fi in order to use SibMe. You do have to be connected to Wi-Fi or your cellular network to log into the app. However, once you log in, you can put your phone on airplane mode. This is a great idea when you are recording something so that you don't get disrupted by a phone call. If you happen to get a phone call while you're in the middle of recording a video, it will stop the video and you will have to restart the video once the call has ended. Text messages and other notifications will not disrupt your recording. If you are doing your field experience in Lee County schools, there is a detailed document describing how you need to go about accessing their guest Wi-Fi network. There's also directions about accessing Wi-Fi in Collier County, and that is simply to go to the front desk and ask for the office manager. There is a new Wi-Fi guest password each week in Collier County schools, so you will need to get that directly from the school, and they will show you how to, what username and password you'll need to log in to be able to access the guest Wi-Fi network there. The second document that you will have access to is a much larger help file. The one that I shared with you previously is only 4 pages. This document is a total of 31 pages. It does start with the same cover page, but then it gets into the actual quick start guides that are provided for users by SibMe. In the quick start guides, they're going to go over things like huddles. In the final internship, the huddles will be created for you. In the practicum and foundation level, your professors will create and invite you to a huddle that they want you to participate in. Your professor may also ask you to comment on your own videos prior to allowing you to see comments that they have made. After the general user guide, SibMe includes a user guide specifically for iOS users, so if you're using an Apple device, either a phone or an iPad. They also provide quick start guides for Android users, if you have a Samsung device or another Android device as the device that you're using to record your SibMe videos. If you have not already purchased SibMe, you will be receiving a link to purchase. Once you have completed the purchase, SibMe will send you your username and password. If at some point you forget your password, you have a couple of options. The easiest way is to just click Forgot Password, and it will reset the password for you and take you through those steps. If something happens and you still cannot log in, then you can always contact me and I can change your password for you. Towards the end of the 31-page help document, there are some SibMe lifesavers. Some important things to note is a lot of times if you're having issues recording, it may be related to the amount of storage space on your device. So please make sure you look over the system requirements for iOS mobile devices, Androids, and computers to make sure that you are able to record videos on your device. SibMe does not have a limit as to how small or large a file can be to be able to upload to SibMe. Depending on your level of field experience, you will be recording yourself teaching for 5 lessons possibly. Final interns do 5 lessons, practicum students do 5 lessons, and if you're in foundations, you may be requested by your professor to record something in your classroom. Final interns will also be completing their reading and ESOL endorsement capstone projects using SibMe as well. In SibMe, in the Help Center, there are also some getting started help videos. A couple of videos that might be useful to you are the iOS app overview and the Android app overview. If you have not used SibMe before, I highly recommend watching these introductory videos so that you will have a better idea of how the app works and some of the questions that you have may be answered. All cooperating teachers will receive a memo describing the reasons that you are going to be using SibMe in their classrooms and assuring them that SibMe has been approved by Florida Southwestern State College and it meets all FERPA requirements for student privacy. Should they have any questions about its use, or if you have any questions about its use, please feel free to contact me. Once again, my name is Laura Osgood. You can reach me at losgood@fsw.edu or by phone at 239-489-9084. Thank you.